Hi, my name is Kat Doss, and today we're going to be doing a nice Vinyasa Flow class. So we're going to begin in a seated position, Ujjayi breaths, nice deep breaths, chest out, shoulders back, chins up, in through our noses, out through our mouths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And then we're going to do some nice gentle neck rolls here. So nice and slow, gentle neck rolls, slowly opening up those muscles, activating them, getting a nice gentle stretch in here. And then we're just going to switch directions. And if you have any injuries or you'd like to modify, change, or skip a pose or replace it, please do so. And back to center. We're going to do some nice gentle circles now from our core, waking up our core. Nice and slow. Nice deep breaths. And then I like to switch direction just to get a little more range of motion here. And then I'm just going to come back to center. I'm going to take a nice deep breath in, take a nice stretch here. And on the exhale, I'm going to take it to the right for a nice gentle side stretch. Inhale, take it to the left. Exhale to the right. Inhale to the left. Exhale to the right. Inhale to the left. Exhale to the right. One more inhale to the left, exhale back to center. And just take a nice gentle shoulder stretch. On the exhale, I'm going to come forward. And on the inhale, I'm going to come back to seated. And now I'm going to go into child's pose. So I get my knees nice and wide here. And on the exhale, I'm going to come forward for child's pose. Taking a nice deep stretch here. And if I want to take it a little deeper, I'll come up onto my knees and stretch a little more for an extended puppy pose. Very similar to child's pose, but I'm getting that nice deep back stretch in because of the propping of my lower back. Then on the exhale, I'm going to come into tabletop position. Hands and knees about shoulder width apart. I'm going to do a couple rounds of cat-cow. Inhale, cat, arch your back, relax the neck and shoulders. Exhale, cow, gazes forward. Inhale, cat, and exhale, cow. Inhale, cat, and exhale, cow. Inhale, cat, and exhale, cow. Now I'm going to extend my right leg and add my left arm here for a nice balancing pose. You can stay here, you can bend that right knee and hold it with that left hand for tiger pose. Exhale, release. Inhale, left leg back, adding that right arm. You could stay here, or you could bend that left knee and hold that foot for tiger pose on the opposite side. Exhale, release. We're going to tug our toes and go into downward facing dog. Ears in line with the arms. Hands and feet about shoulder width apart. You can bicycle the legs here if you like, or come up onto your toes and lower those heels. And while you're here, just set an intention for your practice. Set a goal for yourself, and then when you're ready, you can step, jump, or walk to the front of your mat for a nice forward fold. Inhale, halfway up, deep breath in. Back's nice and straight. This is good for your circulation, gets the blood flowing where it needs to go. Exhale, fold. Inhale, out, around, and up, rising. Sun salutation. Exhale, fold forward. We're going to grab our opposite elbows here for ragdoll pose. Gently rocking side to side. You can move your head around if you like a little bit. Up to you, or you can skip that part if you have any neck or shoulder issues. And then you can switch elbows if you like here to get a little more stretch in those shoulders. And then exhale, release the hands, plant those fingertips. Inhale, step or jump to plank. Get your plank nice and straight. Shoulders stacked over wrists, shoulders in line with those heels. Your back should be a little higher than the legs and your muscles should be engaged and active. You don't want your plank to sag and you also don't want your booty too high in the air. Bring your gazes forward here in plank, and then when you're ready, exhale, lower vinyasa. Inhale, cobra up onto the tops of your feet for upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck the toes for downward facing dog. Bring your gazes forward. You can step, jump, or walk to the front of your mat for a nice forward fold here. Inhale, halfway up. Deep breath in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, out, around, and up, rising, sun salutation. Feel a little arch in your back. If you feel any pain or pressure to your lower back, try arching your upper back and neck a little less to take the pressure off that sciatic nerve. Exhale, fold forward. Plant those fingertips, and on the inhale, step or jump to plank. Get nice and straight. Inhale, right leg up for one-legged vinyasa. Exhale, lower vinyasa. Inhale, cobra, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck the toes for downward facing dog. Bring your gazes forward. You can step, jump, or walk to the front of your mat for a nice forward fold here. Inhale, halfway up. Deep breath in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, out, around, and up, rising. Exhale, swan dive forward. Plant those fingertips, and on the inhale, you can step or jump to plank. Get nice and straight. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, lower vinyasa. Inhale, cobra, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck the toes for downward facing dog. Breathing into this pose. On the inhale, we're going to bring our right leg back and up for three-legged dog. Exhale, bend that right knee. And on the inhale, we're going to step or jump back to falling star. Take a breath or two here, stretching out. And then on the exhale, we're going to come into side plank. Left hand down. You have options. You can do traditional side plank. You could have a knee or forearm on the floor or mat for extra stability. You could raise your top leg up. You could bend that top knee and hold the foot. Or you could bend the knee in front, grab the ball of the foot, and straighten that leg for ultimate side plank. Take the variation you like. Exhale, back to regular plank. Exhale, lower vinyasa. Inhale, cobra, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck the toes for downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg back and up for three-legged dog. Exhale, bend that left knee. Inhale, step back with that left foot for falling star, opposite side. Stretching out in this pose. Take a breath or two here. Then on the exhale, come into side plank. Right hand down. Once again, you have options. You could do traditional. You could have a knee or forearm on the floor or mat for extra stability. You could raise that top leg up for extra challenge. You could bend the knee and hold the foot, pushing the hand with the foot if you like for a little extra stretch. Or you could bend the knee in front, grab the foot, and then straighten the leg for ultimate side plank. Take a breath or two here. Exhale, back to regular plank. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, lower vinyasa. Inhale, cobra, upward facing dog. Exhale, tucking those toes for downward facing dog. Breathing into that pose. Inhale, right leg back and up for three-legged dog. Exhale, bend that right knee. Inhale, bring that right knee forward and step through for runner's lunge. You're on the ball of that back foot. Exhale, lower that left knee, untuck that foot for low lunge. Inhale, bring those arms up for a nice arch in your back. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, hands to heart. You can stay here. On the exhale, you can twist to the right, really getting that left elbow past that right knee. Open the arms for more intensity. You can also do the bind here. Left hand behind the back, right hand under the knee, and clasp the hands for the bind. I like to practice it in low lunge, and then it's easier in a higher lunge. You can always lower a lunge or have a hand on the floor mat. Make sure you feel supported in your pose. Exhale, bring those hands back down to frame the front foot. We're going to walk our hands to the inside of that right knee and come onto our forearms for lizard. Here in lizard, I gaze about 2 feet in front of me on the floor to kind of keep my neck in line with my spine. You can also come onto the outside of that right foot to get a little extra hip stretch here. Take a breath or two in lizard. Then on the inhale, we're going to walk ourselves back so that our left leg is perpendicular to the floor mat. We're going to straighten that right leg and flex the foot, folding over that right leg for half pyramid. You can also tuck your left foot, slide that right leg forward, and get a little extra stretch here. Take a breath or two here. Then on the exhale, step back to plank. Get nice and straight here, and when you're ready, inhale left leg up, exhale lower vinyasa, inhale cobra upward facing dog, exhale tuck the toes for downward facing dog, inhale left leg back and up for three-legged dog, exhale bend that left knee, inhale bring that left knee forward and step through for runner's lunge. You're on the ball of that back foot. Exhale lower that right knee, untuck that foot, inhale bring those arms up for a nice lunge here. Feel a little arch in your back here in low lunge. Inhale, cactus arms, nice deep breath in. Exhale, hands to heart. Take a breath or two here, and if you like on the exhale, twist to the left. Open the arms if you'd like more intensity. If you're taking the bind, left hand behind the back, right hand under the knee, and clasp the hands for that bind. And then when you're ready, release. Back to low lunge. We're going to walk our hands to the inside of that left knee, coming onto our forearms for lizard. You can stay here, or you could come onto the outside of that left foot to get a little extra hip stretch. Take a breath or two here. Then when you're ready on the inhale, come up so that your right leg is perpendicular to the floor mat. Straighten that left leg. You can keep a micro bend in the knee if you like. Flex that left foot for half pyramid. You could stay here, you could tuck your back foot, slide that left leg forward, maybe even untuck that back foot, keeping your center of gravity in the middle for a little extra stretch. Then on the inhale, slide that left foot all the way back to plank. Get nice and straight. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, lower vinyasa. Inhale, cobra, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck those toes for downward facing dog. Bring your gazes forward. You can step, jump, or walk to the front of your mat for a nice forward fold here. Inhale, halfway up, deep breath in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, out around and up, rising. Exhale, hands to heart for mountain. On the inhale, we're going to step back with our right foot for warrior one. So our back foot is at a 45-degree angle. Our left knee stacked over that left ankle, palms facing each other, hips in line with the front of that mat. You can stay here on the inhale. You can clasp your hands behind your back for a nice shoulder stretch. Exhale, come forward just inside that left knee for humble warrior. Inhale, come back into warrior one, palms facing each other. Take a breath or two here. And on the exhale, step back to mountain. Nice deep breath in. And then on the exhale, we're going to step back with our left foot for warrior one. Our back foot's at a 45-degree angle. Our palms are facing each other. Our right knee stacked over that right ankle. Hips in line with the front of the mat. You can stay here, clasp your hands behind your back. And on the exhale, come forward for humble warrior, just inside of that right knee. Inhale, come back up into warrior one. Take a breath or two here, and on the exhale, step back to mountain. Inhale, bring those arms out, around, and up, rising. Exhale, swan dive forward. Plant those fingertips, and on the inhale, step or jump back to plank. Get nice and straight here. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, lower vinyasa. Inhale, cobra, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck the toes for downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg back and up for three-legged dog. Exhale, bend that right knee. Inhale, bring that right knee forward, step through for runner's lunge. You're on the ball of that back foot. Inhale, come up into high lunge crescent. Take a deep breath here. Inhale, cactus arms, nice deep breaths, optional. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, twist to the right, getting that right arm past that left arm past that right knee. Open the arms if you'd like more intensity. If you're taking the bind, right hand behind the back, left hand under the knee from the outside, clasp the hands. Exhale, bring those hands down to frame that front foot for runner's lunge. Inhale, step back to plank, get nice and straight. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, lower vinyasa. Inhale, cobra, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck the toes for downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg back and up for three-legged dog. Exhale, bend that left knee. Inhale, bring that left knee forward and step through for runner's lunge or on the ball of the back foot. Inhale, come up into high lunge crescent. You can stay here or add cactus arms if you like. You have options. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, twist to the left. Open the arms if you'd like more intensity. If you're taking the bind, left hand behind the back, right hand under the knee, clasp the hands. Exhale, bring those hands down to frame that front foot. Inhale, step back to plank. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, lower vinyasa. Inhale, cobra, upward facing dog. Exhale, tucking those toes for downward facing dog. Breathing into that pose. Bring your gazes forward. You can step, jump, or walk to the front of your mat for a nice forward fold. Inhale, halfway up, deep breath in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, out around and up, rising. Exhale, hands to heart. We're gonna take tree pose. So we're gonna start with our right foot. You can do low tree, right foot to left ankle, or bring it higher. And then when you're steady, add the arms. Find a spot in the distance to focus on. You can add wrist circles if you like. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, turn your right knee to face front of the mat. Exhale, extend that right leg and flex the foot. Take a breath or two here. If you like, add cactus arms, optional. And then on the exhale, step back with your right foot for warrior two. Here in warrior two, your back foot is at a 90-degree angle now. The side of that right foot's parallel with the back of that mat. Your left hand's reaching forward, your right arm's reaching back, shoulder blades towards each other. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten that left leg. Exhale, reach that left arm forward and down for Trikonasana triangle, opening your chest to the side of the mat. If you're taking the bind, take your right hand behind your back, left hand under the knee and clasp the hands. Open your chest a little more here. Exhale, fold over that left leg for pyramid. You can turn your back foot in a bit if you like for a 45-degree angle. Folding over that left leg. And then when we're ready, we're gonna go into half moon. So we're gonna walk our back foot in, left hand just outside of that left toe, a little in front of that left foot, right leg up, right arm up. You can stay here in half moon, or you could bend the knee and hold that foot for candy cane or sugar cane pose. Take a breath or two here. Take a breath or two more in half moon. And on the exhale, we're going to lower that back foot. We're going to come back up into warrior two. Left arm reaching forward, right arm reaching back. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Exhale, windmill the arms down to frame that front foot. Turning your back foot to face the front of the mat. We're going to stay on the ball of that back foot. We're going to gaze to the left, reach that left hand up for side angle twist. Exhale, bring that left hand down. We're going to step back to plank. Get nice and straight. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, lower vinyasa. Inhale, cobra, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck the toes for downward facing dog. Bring your gazes forward. You can step, jump, or walk to the front of your mat for a nice forward fold. Inhale, halfway up, deep breath in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, out around and up, rising. Exhale, hands to heart. We're going to take tree on the opposite side. So your left foot could go to your right ankle for low tree, or up higher if you like. Add the arms when you're ready. Wrist circles optional. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, turn your left knee to face the mat. Exhale, extend that left leg and flex the foot. If you like, you can add cactus arms, optional. And then on the exhale, we're going to step back with that left foot for warrior two. Right arm reaching forward, left arm reaching back. And your back foot's at a 90-degree angle. So the left foot, the side of it is parallel with the back edge of that mat. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten that right leg. Exhale, reach that right arm forward and down for Trikonasana triangle. Left arm reaching up. You can turn your back foot in a bit if you like, optional. Open your chest to the side of the mat for a nice deep breath. If you're taking the bind, left hand behind your lower back, right hand under the knee and clasp the hands behind your back. And you can open your chest a little more. Exhale, bring those hands down to frame that front foot. You can turn your back foot in a bit if you like for full pyramid. Then when you're ready, we're gonna go into half moon. We're gonna walk our back foot in. I'm gonna plant my right hand just outside of that right foot. Left leg up, flexing that foot. For half moon, you could also take candy cane. Bending that left knee and holding of that left hand, also known as sugar cane pose. Take a breath or two more in half moon. And on the exhale, lower that back foot, come back to warrior two. Right arm reaching forward, left arm reaching back. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, windmill the arms down to frame that front foot. Turn your back foot to face the front of the mat. Gaze to the right, raise your right hand up for a side angle twist. Exhale, bring that right hand down, framing that front foot. We're going to step back to plank. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, lower vinyasa. Inhale, cobra, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck the toes for downward facing dog. Bring your gazes forward. We're going to step, jump, or walk to the front of your mat for a nice forward fold. Inhale, halfway up, deep breath in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, out, around, and up, rising. Exhale, swan dive forward. We're going to go into Utkatasana chair here, so get into a nice comfortable squat. And on the inhale, come up into your chair. Here in chair, you want to make sure your knees are behind the toe line. And you're going to take nice deep breaths. Exhale, reach those arms back for airplane. Sit back a little more in your imaginary chair. Make sure those knees are staying behind the toes to protect the joints. Inhale, come back to chair. Exhale, hands to heart. You can stay here. On the exhale, you can twist to the right, getting that right elbow past, or that left elbow past that right knee. Open the arms if you'd like more intensity. Inhale, back to chair. Exhale, reach those arms back for airplane. Inhale, back to chair. Exhale, hands to heart. You can stay here. On the exhale, you can twist to the left. Try to keep your knees parallel here. Open the arms if you'd like more intensity. Inhale, back to chair. Exhale, hands to heart and straighten the legs. You can walk your feet out if you'd like to your shoulder width apart. Inhale, bring those arms out, around, and up, rising. Exhale, swan dive forward. Plant those fingertips, and on the inhale, step or jump back to plank. Get nice and straight here. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, lower vinyasa. Inhale, cobra, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck the toes for downward facing dog. Bring your gazes forward. You can step, jump, or walk to the front of your mat for a nice forward fold. Inhale, halfway up, deep breath in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, out around and up, rising. Exhale, hands to heart. We're gonna take dancer pose here. So we're just gonna do it a la carte. We're gonna reach our left hand up. We're gonna find a nice spot to focus on the distance. We're gonna hold the front of that right foot and come forward for dancer. Exhale, release, back to mountain. We're gonna do the opposite side. So hold your left foot, reach that right arm up, and on the exhale, come forward for dancer. Exhale, release, back to mountain. Inhale, bring those arms out around and up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Plant those fingertips, and on the inhale, step or jump back to plank. Get nice and straight here. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, lower vinyasa. Inhale, cobra, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck those toes for downward facing dog. Taking some nice deep breaths here. Inhale, right leg back and up for three-legged dog. Exhale, bend that right knee. Inhale, bring that right knee forward. You're gonna tuck it in front of you for pigeon. Untuck that back foot. Get your hips nice and square at the front of the mat. Flex that front foot. And on the exhale, you can slowly come forward for sleeping pigeon. Inhale, come back up into pigeon. We're gonna bend that left foot. We're gonna hold it with our left hand. We're in the palm of that hand on the big toe side of the foot. The thumb is at the top of the hand. You can stay here for a nice quad stretch, or you can slide that foot into the crook of that left hand, right hand behind your head. Maybe clasp the hands for the mer pose. Exhale, back to pigeon. Take a breath or two here. And then on the inhale, we're gonna tuck our left foot. We're gonna step back to plank. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, lower vinyasa. Inhale, cobra, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck those toes for downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg back and up for three-legged dog. Exhale, bend that left knee. Inhale, bring that left knee forward and tuck it in front of you for pigeon. We're gonna get our hips nice and square at the front of the mat. Untuck that back foot. You can stay here on the exhale, slide forward for sleeping pigeon. Breathing into that pose. Inhale, come back up into pigeon. We're going to bend our right knee and hold it with that right hand. Your foot's in the palm of that hand, thumb to the top on the big toe side of the foot. You could stay here, slide that foot into the crook of that right arm, left hand behind the head, or even clasp the hands for the mer pose. Exhale, release, back to pigeon, just for a breath or two. We took our right foot, we're gonna step back to plank. We're gonna get nice and straight. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, lower vinyasa. Inhale, cobra, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck those toes for downward facing dog. Bring your gazes forward. You can step, jump, or walk to the front of your mat for a nice forward fold. Inhale, halfway up, deep breath in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, out around and up, rising. Exhale, hands to heart. We're gonna step out nice and wide here. And we're going to do just a little bit of hamstring stretching. So we're gonna take a deep breath in. On the exhale, we're gonna fold forward. Try to get onto your forearms if you want a little extra challenge here. for standing wide-legged forward fold. If you like, you can cross your hands behind your back for a nice shoulder stretch. When you're ready, put your hands on the hips, and on the inhale, slowly roll up. We're going to walk our feet in just a foot or so, and we're going to bring our hands to our heart. We're going to come down onto our knees for goddess pose. On the inhale, we come up to the ball of our right foot. Exhale, lower. Inhale, come onto the ball of our left foot. Exhale, lower. Inhale, come to the balls of both feet. Add cactus arms if you like. Exhale, lower. Take a breath or two here. And then when you're ready, we're going to go into side lunge. So we're going to bend that left knee, keep our hands to our heart, and flex that right foot. Then we're going to go the other side. Exhale, back to center. Then we're ready, we're going to put our hands on our hips, we're going to roll back up, take a deep breath in. We're just going to heel toe it or hop back to mountain, step back to the front of our mats. And we're going to go into garland pose. So we're going to walk our feet out about to the front corners of our mat, take a deep breath in. On the exhale, we're going to lower down into this nice squat here. I'm going to face you guys so you can see. So I've got my elbows inside the knees here. You could take this on your heels or up onto the balls of your feet if you like. If you're taking crow, you could plant those hands. Get just above the elbow, just below the knees for your points of contact. You could do half crow, or even lift those feet up and go into full crow. You can also stay in the squat if you like. Another option is side crow. You're going to plant the hands. You're going to get just below that right knee, just above that left elbow, coming into side crow. And then you can also do the opposite side. Same thing. And then on the exhale, we're going to release. And we're going to come onto our knees here. We're going to do camel pose. So you can do supported camel, hands on your lower back, and just do a nice gentle back bend here. You could reach back, grab the heels, go into full camel. If you're doing one-handed, right arm up and over, left arm up and over, and just do a couple of those. Exhale, slowly release to seated. We're going to bring our legs out in front of us, and we're going to do a nice forward fold. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. And you could hold this for 2 to 4 minutes at home, or 5 minutes if you really want to get a good stretch. Inhale, come back to seated. Bring your right foot into your left thigh. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold over that left leg. Inhale, come back to seated. Bring your right leg out, left foot into right thigh. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold over that right leg. Inhale, come back to seated. We're going to do a nice twist. So we're going to take our right foot, plant it outside of that left thigh. You can leap your left leg extended or tuck it. And on the inhale, we're going to twist to the right. You can do the bind here too. Left hand under the knee, right hand behind the back. Cross the hands if you like. Exhale, release. We're going to take that left leg and straighten it. We're going to keep our right leg in front. We're going to do baby grasshopper. So plant your left hand just outside of your left side. You're going to bring your right hand in front of that right knee, holding that left foot. You can reach that leg up, keeping your thigh on the floor mat, or you can roll forward so the middle of that left thigh is just above that right heel. And take a breath or two here. Straighten it up, baby grasshopper. Exhale, release. We're gonna do the other side. So we're gonna go back into staff pose. We're gonna keep our right leg extended, bend that left knee, take it across. Your right leg can stay out, or you can tuck it. Inhale, twist to the left. You can stay here in this twist, or take your right hand under the knee from the outside, left hand behind the back, and cross the hands for the bind. And then on the exhale, we're gonna release. We're gonna do baby grasshopper on the other side. So I'm just gonna extend that right leg. I'm gonna keep my left leg across. And I'm going to reach that left hand in front of that right leg. My right hand's out to the side. I'm gonna lift that right foot up, and then I'm gonna roll forward so that my right thigh is balanced just above that left heel. You have a lot of pressure points just above the joint that are really good for balancing. And then just straighten it up, baby grasshopper. Exhale, release. We're gonna go back into staff pose here. And we're just going to get a nice wide stance here for wide-legged forward fold. So on the inhale, we're gonna reach up, take a deep breath in. Exhale, fold forward. Bonus points if you can get onto your forearms or even lower with this stretch. Inhale, walk it to the right, folding over that right leg. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, walk it to the left, folding over that left leg. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, come up to seated. We're gonna bring the soles of our feet together for butterfly. So just hold those feet and gently flap the knees, shoulders back, chest out, chins up. In through our noses, out through our mouths. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Then we're just gonna prepare ourselves to slowly come forward for sleeping butterfly. Inhale, come back to seated, and just flap your knees for a breath or two more. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. And then we're just going to come onto our knees here for gate pose. So I start with reverse gate. I'm going to plant my left hand. I'm going to reach my right leg out, and I'm going to take my right arm up and over. It's a good side stretch. Sometimes we forget to stretch our sides, but it's so important for our flexibility and to widen those rib cages to get those nice deep breaths. Exhale, take it to the right. You can flex that right foot if you like and grab it with that right hand, left arm up and over. Exhale, back to center. We're going to do the opposite side. So I'm going to come back onto my knees. I'm going to extend that left leg. I'm going to plant that right hand, take my left arm up and over for reverse gate. And then I'm just gonna take it to the other side. Right arm up and over. I'm gonna hold that left foot with my left hand and just get a nice stretch here. Exhale, release. I'm gonna come back to seated here. I'm gonna bring those legs in front of me and I'm gonna do boat pose. So I'm gonna point those toes, reach those arms up, and you can add flutter kicks if you like. And then on the exhale, I'm going to come back up into staff pose. I'm going to reach my arms up, take a deep breath in. Exhale, fold over those legs for a nice forward fold. And I'm going to go from staff pose to Matsyasana fish pose. So I'm going to take a deep breath in. And on the exhale, I'm going to turn my palms up and slowly lower until I'm on my elbows here. I'm going to point those toes and arch my back for Matsyasana fish pose. You can reach the legs up if you want a little extra challenge. And then on the exhale, I'm going to release. I'm going to come up into reverse plank. Just have my arms under my shoulders. I'm going to flex those feet and just take a nice reverse plank here. And then on the exhale, I'm going to lower. I'm going to bring my feet about shoulders apart, bring my hands to my heart, and make some nice gentle circles here. For a nice wrist stretch. Then I'm going to switch directions. I'm going to take reverse table, so I'm going to plant my fingertips, and on the inhale, I'm going to come up into reverse table. You can reach your right leg up if you like. Take a breath or two here. Exhale, rest that right ankle above the left knee. And then on the exhale, slowly lower to seated, walking your body in for thread the needle, flexing that left foot, pushing forward a bit with that right knee. You can also add ankle circles if you like for a nice ligament stretch. Exhale, release. We're going to do the other side, plant those fingertips, inhale, reverse table. Inhale, left leg up, take a breath or two here. Exhale, rest that left ankle above the right knee. And then on the exhale, slowly lower to seated. Walk your body in. You can bring that left knee forward a bit if you like. Flexing that right foot. Add ankle circles if you like for a nice hip stretch. Then on the exhale, we're going to release. We're going to bring our arms forward, palms up. Come forward for staff pose. Folding forward for just a breath or two. And then on the exhale, we're slowly going to come back and lower till we're laying on our floor or mat. We're going to roll onto our bellies here for Sphinx pose. And we're going to do locust pose and then bow pose. So we're going to reach those arms forward, and on the inhale, we're going to point those arms in front of us, point those toes, take a deep breath in for super pose. Then on the exhale, we're going to swim our arms back for locust, arms by our sides. Pointing those toes. If you like, you can bend the knees and gently hold the feet for bow pose. Just make sure you're pushing the hands with the feet. You never want to pull the feet with the hands. Use your chest muscles to hold you up more. And then on the exhale, we're going to release. We're going to go into dolphin pose. So come onto your forearms. You can walk your feet in for dolphin pose. You can bicycle the legs here if you like as well to make it more active. You can also walk your feet on, go into dolphin plank if you like. Raising your right leg up for a breath or two, lower. Left leg up for a breath or two, lower. Take a breath or two more in dolphin plank and then walk it back in for dolphin. And then on the exhale, we're going to release. We're going to come back to seated. We're going to bring our feet about shoulder width apart here. Reach our arms forward like two parallel ropes are pulling them. Palms up. Take a deep breath in. And then on the exhale, we're slowly going to lower till we're laying on the floor or mat here. We're going to do bridge pose. So clasp your hands under your lower back. Tuck your shoulders. And on the inhale, raise those hip bones for a bridge. If you'd like to do one-legged bridge, reach that right leg up. You could add ankle circles, kind of keeping your legs straight, but adding the ankle circles for a nice ligament stretch. Exhale, lower. Inhale, left leg up, same thing. You can add ankle circles if you like. Kind of switching directions. Exhale, release. Take a breath or two more in bridge. You can lower it. You can raise it a couple times if you like, just to get a little extra stretch. And then on the exhale, release. If you're going into full wheel, you can either do another bridge or you could plant those fingertips by your head, tuck those toes, and when you're ready, come up into full wheel. Take a breath or two here. Then when you're ready, you can tuck your chin and slowly come back down. Back onto your back. You can bring the soles of your feet together, one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly, and take a breath or two here for Supta Baddha Konasana. If you like, you could switch as well. Switch your hands. Then we're going to roll onto our sides here, and we're going to do a nice gentle leg stretch here. So we're just going to reach our right leg up. We'll do 8 of these. And when you get to 8, just stay at the top, hold that foot, get a nice stretch here. Exhale, release. We're going to roll to the other side and do the same thing. So 8 of these. Raises. And then when you get to the top, just hold that foot. Exhale, release. We're going to come onto our backs. We're going to do a nice gentle leg stretch here. So we're going to bring our knees into our chest. We're going to hold that left shin, extend that right leg, flexing the foot. You can hold the bottom of that left leg if you like. You're going to take a breath or two here, and then when you're ready, you can straighten that left leg. You hold the back of your leg or the bottom of that foot. And then I like to grab the ball of my foot with my right hand, reach that left hand out, and take that leg all the way to the side for a nice spinal twist. Take a breath or two here. Inhale, bring your knees back to center. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to hold our right shin, extend that left leg. You can hold the bottom of that right foot if you like. You can also extend that right leg. You can hold the back of that thigh or your calf or the bottom of that foot. And then when you're ready, grip the ball of that right foot with the left hand, reach your right hand out and take your leg all the way across for a spinal twist, looking up or over that right shoulder. Then we're just going to bring our knees back to center. We're going to give our knees a hug and make nice gentle circles, kind of giving our lower back a nice massage here. You can also just hold the knees if your back is tired. And then I like to switch directions. And then I'm just going to grab my feet for happy baby and gently rock side to side here. You can take whatever variation you like. You can straighten the legs here. You can just hold the feet. Sometimes I'll bring my arms through and grab the feet, and then I'll just pull them back here, get a little extra stretch. And you can also put one foot in front of the other and kind of push back to get a little more stretch here. Then I'm going to bring my knees back to my chest here, and I'm going to do a nice spinal twist. So I'm going to reach my arms out to the side, palms up, take a deep breath in. I'm going to cross my left leg over my right and take my knees off to the right. I'm gonna look up or look over my left shoulder, keeping the shoulders on the floor mat for a nice spinal twist. Inhale, bring your knees back to center. This time you can cross your left leg over your right. Take your knees off to the left. You can look up or look over your right shoulder for a nice spinal twist. I'm going to bring my knees back to center. I'm going to clasp my hands behind my neck, and I'm going to do opposite knee to opposite elbow. So left knee to right elbow, right knee to left elbow, and just get a little bit of a core workout in here. And release. Now I'm going to do supine eagle. So I'm going to bring my hands to my heart. I'm going to cross my right leg over my left, right ankle under left, right elbow under left, palms facing each other. Exhale, release. I'm going to do the other side. Left leg over right, left ankle under right, left elbow under right, palms facing each other. Exhale, release. Now I'm going to go into full eagle. So I'm going to come back to standing. I'm going to bring my hands to my heart. You can either take your left leg across that right thigh, kind of balancing the middle of that left shin, or just above that right knee, or you could take your right leg across, tuck the heel, left hand under right, and go into full eagle. Exhale, release. We're going to do the other side. So now I'm going to plant my left foot. I'm going to take my right leg and just bounce that right leg across that left. You could stay here with your hands to your heart, or you could cross that right leg over left, right under left, right elbow under left, palms facing each other for full eagle opposite side. Exhale, release. We're going to come back to seated here. We're going to bring your knees out, shoulders apart, reach those arms forward like two parallel ropes are pulling them. Turn our palms up like we're catching raindrops. On the exhale, we're slowly going to lower. So we're laying on the floor mat. We're going to reach our arms out to the sides. We're going to bring our knees into our chest and take our knees off to the left. Looking up, we're looking over our right shoulder for a nice spinal twist. A little milder than the other one. inhale, bring our knees back to center. On the exhale, we're going to take our knees off to the right, looking up or looking over our left shoulder for a nice spinal twist. On the inhale, we're going to bring our knees back to center. We're going to cross our left ankle over the right. We're going to raise that right leg and hold the back of that right thigh, flexing the feet for reclining pigeon. This is also a great substitute for pigeon if you have any knee issues or you just prefer this hip stretch. And I'm just flexing both feet here to get that nice hip stretch, reaching my left knee forward. And then on the exhale, I'm just going to switch sides. So my right ankle is above the left knee now. I'm holding the back of that left thigh and flexing both feet. And then on the exhale, I'm just going to release here. I'm going to take a nice long stretch, arms overhead, pointing my toes. Take a deep breath in. And on the exhale, I'm going to let my arms go by my side. I'm going to let my feet flop open, and I'm going to close my eyes and relax for Shavasana, final resting pose. While you're here in Shavasana, just take nice deep breaths. Just melt into the floor or mat and just breathe. Feel yourself sinking deeper in, relaxing more and more with each breath. And with each breath, just imagine that you're drawing in positive energy of love and light from the source of your choice, and also finding it within yourself. And just breathe, just relax, drawing in more and more positive energy with each breath. Imagine that as you grow stronger with each breath, that you're just drawing in so much positive energy of love and light that it's forming a ball above your chest of excess energy. And the ball is getting larger and larger. The ball is weightless. The ball actually makes you feel more energized as you hold this ball. So big you can't even see the sides. So light you feel like you're floating while you're holding it. And on the inhale, imagine you're drawing that positive energy in. And on the exhale, you're releasing it out into the universe. Sending it out into nature, out through space and time, out to people that you're thinking about, out to people all around the world, people you've never even met before. And then just imagine you're receiving that positive energy back, just radiating throughout your being, just like sunlight. Growing stronger and stronger with each breath, stronger and more powerful. You're relaxed, but your mind is sharp, and you're just picturing yourself achieving your goals, letting go of any negative thoughts, any negative energy like balloons, and replacing it with positive energy. Realizing you have everything you need within you and all around you to face whatever comes at you and to work towards your dreams. Filling your reality with love and light, happiness, calmness, and peace. Feeling that peace and that connection to the universe around you, that connection to the floor, that connection to the air, that connection to the earth, that connection to those people in your life, and feeling energy coming through those connections, sustaining you, sensing the energy all around you, and feeling that positive healing energy within yourself, so much that you can radiate it. People can see the radiance and feel that radiance from you because you're sending positive energy out to them wherever you go, feeling strong and empowered, powerful, a strong yoga warrior, ready to take on whatever comes at you. Just breathing, just relaxing, Feel the ebb and flow of that universe, and you're flowing along with it. Relaxed. Feeling at peace. Feeling engaged. Feeling present in the moment. Able to appreciate the reality that you're in right now. Feeling that here and that now. Being present in that here and now. Feeling your breath spreading throughout your being like waves. Riding those waves to the shore. Realizing that the journey is spread out in front of you. Seeing the beauty in that journey. Feeling all the empowerment and strength and focus that was already within you. Tapping it, sharpening it, tapping into that energy, growing stronger with each breath, relaxing more and more, deeper into relaxation, able to let go of the things holding you back and replace them with the sources of your choice. You have what it takes within you and all around you. Breathing, letting that breath drive you and sustain you. And then when you're ready, starting to come back. Starting to wake up a little bit, maybe wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, make gentle circles with your hands and feet. Maybe coming onto your side for a breath or two. And then when you're ready, coming back to seated for a couple more Ujjayi breaths. So feel that posture, shoulders back, chest out, chins up, nice big Ujjayi breaths, filling our lungs all the way with each breath. In through our noses, out through our mouths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale, inhale, and exhale. Hands to our hearts. Hands to our foreheads to remind us to have clear and loving thoughts. Hands to our hearts to remind us to have clear and loving intentions. Hands to our mouths to remind us to have clear and loving communications. The light in me recognizes and salutes the light in all of you. Namaste. Thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day.